startup, unless you are an innovator like Elon Musk, all of us startup are actually going to end up stealing market share from the more established guys. So who is the competition? Are you going to compete against the big boys? If you do, the only way you can compete, they do have one vulnerability despite being big boys, is that they are somewhat vulnerable on pricing. Being a big company, they have a lot of overhead to carry. I mean, they got a board of directors, they got senior executives, all the perks. And because of that, they will have to price their product or service towards the higher end. Compared to you, if you're a startup, you should not have those kind of overheads. And because of that, you can therefore cut in, try to get the business away from them by offering a lower price, but for hopefully similar or better quality. Remember how I got my first job? Yes, you undercut, you put your foot in the door, and that's how you gain entry. So if you're competing with the big boys, you probably have to do it from a price point of view, because you cannot compete against the name, the brand name, and the marketing dollars. That's not possible. The chances are you'll be more effective by competing on price. Hopefully, for many businesses and services, your competitors are also ranks. That means they're like you, only they're in the business before you. They're not that big. They are therefore beatable, hopefully. So when it comes to competing against people who are in the market before you are, but we're not big yet, the way to compete is on value. Whether it's perceived value or real value, you have to compete on value. Example, the way I would compete, like what I do now, a very effective way of doing it, I've done it when I was doing my own consulting practice back home in Singapore, is to tell prospective clients, hey, if you go to the big boys, you are just a small client in the whole portfolio, you know. But if you are my client, you are a VIP, because I'm an upstart. I'm starting up. Therefore, any client in the beginning is a major VIP. So that gives the client pause to think, do I want to be just one among hundreds, maybe thousands of clients, and probably not deal with the principal? You're dealing with the trainee executives, trainee consultants. I know because I've been there. Or you want to deal with somebody who don't have the brand name, but who have got the credentials, academic credentials, experience credentials. If you see the leaderboard when I started the podcast, I've done lots of consulting before when I was in my prime. So I can tell clients, hey, why not give me a try? With me, you're a VIP client. And they give you the principal, the attention as a principal, which you'll never get if you were to be a client of somebody who's very established, who's a big brand name. Believe me, that approach can get you clients. I've done it before. Hope to do it again. Now,